people have worked for Fish and Wildlife who believe the bird exists. There's people who have worked and work for Fish and Wildlife and don't believe the bird exists. And so I know a lot of people will claim there was a sighting and they saw one, and they tend to get it confused with the pileated woodpecker, or people claim that they don't know the difference between the two. So it's it's kind of a tough quandary of when people see it. Are they credible? Well, why would they have any reason to lie? Why would they have a reason to make it up? Um, why can no one get a photograph in 80 years? Run out tomorrow in your yard and get a photograph of a small bird flying through, or a blue jay, or a robin, or anything. I mean, it's just alone. Wildlife photography is not an easy task. I sometimes jokingly describe it, the Ivory-billed woodpecker, to people as Woody Woodpecker on steroids. It's very. A lot of people mistake it for the pileated woodpecker, which is a beautiful creature as well, and has that incredible red head. And just the ivory bill is a much larger bird.
It's the most endangered bird in America. In a nutshell, I mean, it's a Campophelus principalis is the scientific name, but the common name is the Lord God bird. It's a big, beautiful woodpecker that is notorious for flying fast.
Basically, the kind of stuff we're looking for is these hollowed out holes or cavities, which kind of give us an indication that some type of woodpecker's been here. Our understanding is an ivory bill nesting hole would be probably the circumference of a coffee can. If you find a prominent good cavity, a lot of times you want to come back and pre-sunrise and sit there and wait and see if something, if it's active or not. So.
The place, it ain't the whole state, but the place we're searching, it's the largest tree farm in the state, and it's huge. I don't know how many acres it is. And that's the most detrimental thing for this bird.
My understanding is that the main reason that the numbers are so small, or they think the bird might be extinct, is loss of habitat, and logging in the 20s, 30s, 40s was pretty extreme. They went for the biggest, best trees. It was about board feet. As time went, the birds seemed to be diminishing, and they need a large space habitat. And so basically the thought is we've, as humans, have destroyed their habitat. So we're hoping to prove the bird exists.
It's the most brutal place I've ever been. And I've been in a lot of bad places. I grew up in the hardwood bottomlands of the South, the bottoms, and it's unlike anywhere I've ever been. Hell, it almost killed me in late March, early April. It's brutal. I was not too long out of college. I studied photography. My only goal was to get a photo on the cover of National Geographic. And when I thought I had some inside information on the location of one of these birds, I thought, man, this is my chance to make a name for myself. So I made the difficult decision to sell my mastodon bone collection. And my friend who I'd known my whole life, he said, I think you're messing up. What if you don't get a picture of this bird and you sell your bones and you can't replace them? I said, well, I can't even try to get a picture if I don't sell the bones. It was a catch-22. So I sold my mastodon bones and I spent the money on gear. And when I saw the first bird, when it left, I was mad. I said, well, if that's the only one I ever see, that's going to suck. And then I've seen them 9 more times.
How'd that feel going back in there since last spring's incident?
Brutal. It was brutal.
I think we're ready to go back next season. We got the boat in place and other places in play, and
It's safe.
I think our strategy worked.
Nobody's going to find that boat where we stuck it.
No. And I think it's a prominent area. We saw a lot of sign. We saw a lot of cavities, a lot of nesting or scaling. And so I think we got to come back again.
Of course.
Till we find the ivory bill.